Hey everybody, welcome to your midweek market update. Okay, so in today's market update, I want to talk to you about first-time home buyers, specifically because I think a lot of you go into the first-time home buying market not completely prepared for what you're going to have to face. So let's talk about first-time home buyer programs to begin with. So most people, when they think of first-time home buyer programs, they think of little to no money down. And that's certainly one of the benefits of those programs, okay? You can do USDA, which is 0% down. You've got conventional mortgages, first-time home buyers 3% down. FHA is 3.5% down. So those are some great programs to get you into a house with a lot less money than, let's say, what you normally might think of having to contribute into a mortgage loan. But one of the things I think that people miss when they're applying for these loans is that the down payment is just part of the financial responsibility of buying a house. Some of that financial responsibility falls in what's called closing costs. So those are attorney's fees, appraisal fees, title search, title insurance, your taxes and insurance on the new property. So you really are going to have a hard time getting into a house without absolutely any money down. You're going to have some money for those things, unless of course the seller agrees to pay your closing costs, that's a little different topic, and we can talk about that sometime later. But here's what I want you to hear. When you're a first-time home buyer, a lot of times you're just thinking about getting into that house, and you're not taking time to budget for other things that you're going to run into, like needing furniture, like the house may need a little TLC. If you buy a house that's a little older, maybe it's a little outdated, and you want to put in carpet and have it painted, or put in new laminate floors, whatever you're going to want to do, that house is going to cost money. And of course you can't do that until you buy the house. But there's all kinds of expenses that come with home ownership that you need to be thinking about. So here's what I would recommend that you do. I recommend that you look online. There's lots of tools out there to help you budget your money, and start budgeting and planning for your first home, and start putting as much money aside as you can. Don't think of this as, just putting a little bit or no money down, or getting into the house with very little of your own invested money into it. Think about all the other things that are going to come along with home ownership, and prepare yourself for it. Take time to save money. Maybe it's not the right time for you to buy. If you once you buy the house, you're not going to have any money left over in the bank. That's something you don't want to do. You want to have some reserves. And I know you might love your job and think you're very secure in your situation, and things aren't going to change. Your car is never going to break down or need tires or whatever. And that's a mistake a lot of people make, is they don't plan ahead for these life events that come up that can impact your enjoyment of your new home. So do yourself a favor and start planning now for expenses over and beyond the expense of getting into a house. God bless you. I hope you have a great week.